what's gonna happen to us? I mean, I consider you guys my friends, and you guys are my friends, right?
You want the truth?
Yes, I want the truth.
No.
Gee, thanks.
Adam, I can't be friends with everybody. You don't know the pressure I'm under.
I don't understand pressure. You! You! You know why I'm here? Do you? You found a gun in my locker.
Why did you have a gun in your locker?
Parents are always on my case. You always play games all the time, so why can't you make them? So I programmed this pong game with the paddle was supposed to bleed. But blooped. Blooped.
Killing yourself is not an option.
Yeah, man, you know, we've all felt alone.
But we're here for you.
Yes!
Kill myself? Well, I wasn't going to kill myself. I actually had a detailed plan to kill everyone in the school. Let me show you. See, the bomb was going to go off here, which would flush the students down this hallway to the underground spike pit I had dug. And that's filled with deadly acid. I'd have a couple of grenades in, and then I'd spend the rest of the time picking off students one by one. Now, of course, everyone would try to go to the doors, because I had locked them ahead of time. It's kind of cute you guys would think I would kill myself, so I'll let you live and go ahead and write that review.
Taito is a Japanese company started by a Russian man in Japan in 1953. Despite being a collaboration between a former and current enemy of America, they have made some games, both good and bad. I would like to share my opinions with you. The most famous game is Space Invaders, where enemies from space invade, and you must stop them. Think of Manifest Destiny. They are America, and you are an Indian, and in 5 minutes, you are dead. It's not that fun. Another game is Bubble Bobble. This game is fun. You are a dinosaur who blows bubbles and captures creatures in them. Then you pop the bubbles. I know that creatures appeared on Earth millions of years after the dinosaurs, but the game is really fun. The game has a sequel. It involves rainbows. The kids in the remedial classes might like it. Also, there's a game called Elevator Action. You shoot people in a building that want to shoot you. I don't know why, but it's pretty exciting for a level. Most of the other games are not as well known. New Zealand Story is about a kiwi bird saving his buddies from a walrus. It's not very realistic. Birds don't wear shoes. Ninja Kids is about some ninjas who are kids and fight the Satan. I don't like the fact that the ninjas don't wear black, but I like how the stuff around them breaks. It's pretty realistic. Many games in this collection look like other, better games. And there's one game called Super Kicks. I don't understand if this is fun or not. Also, the light gun games don't use the light gun. I mean, come on. That's like filling your Trapper Keeper up with college-ruled paper and forgetting your mechanical pencil. While these games are accurate reproductions of the original arcade games, they're not very compelling. Then again, my parents still like to listen to music that doesn't sound like Information Society. Taito Legends gets a 3 out of 5.
So, why are you in here?
Me? Mm-hmm. I shoved the Genesis cartridge up Larry Lester's ass and taped his buns together. See, Larry's really hairy, and when they pulled the cartridge out, most of his hair came with it. And some skin, too.
Oh, my God.
And it also ripped a hole in his descending colon, entering the peritoneal cavity, where it got entangled in his small intestine. When they pulled it out, it tore his superior mesenteric artery. And the paramedics, they did all they could. They filled him full of fluids, but there wasn't much they could do. He spent the next 5 days in a chemically induced coma until an abscess formed around a retained piece of the cartridge, and it grew out a resistant strain of bacteria they usually only find in monkeys. And they were forced to do surgical decompression. They moved him to a nursing home 4 months ago, and the doctors say that he's fully aware of his surroundings, but he can't move or speak. And the only way he can interact with this environment is by blinking his eyes. And All of that is because of me and my dad. I mean, he just says, you gotta be the best. You gotta win, win, win. Son of a bitch.
Larry Lester is such a dumbass.